Hey teacher friends, I'm Elizabeth and I'm a kindergarten teacher in California. In this video, I'm going to share with you my 4 favorite Google apps for education that we use in our classroom every single day. So the first Google app for education that I use is called IXL, and we primarily use this app for language and math. This app is awesome because it has an audio feature that allows the students to listen to the question, so it really allows them to work independently. The other feature that I love about IXL is that it has a stylus option so that when the students are going through each question, they can take a stylus and practice writing their answer, and that gives them the fine motor practice that they so desperately need. IXL is great too because it really covers every skill that you would teach over a school year, and it allows you to push the students. So if you have students who are upper end and really need to be pushed to higher concepts, it'll allow you to push them to the next grade level. But it also allows you to differentiate in that it has lower level skills and stuff that the students can work on too. So it really gives you the depth that you need as a teacher to differentiate your teaching, and it gives the students what they need to work independently. The next app that I love and we use almost every single day in the classroom is called Starfall. Starfall is an app that's really strong in ELA, English Language Arts, and it really does a great job introducing and practicing skills like letter formation, letter sounds, letter recognition, those types of things that are just those really foundational skills that students need to learn. And a lot of times we'll use Starfall in our whole group setting. So we'll introduce a new letter or concept and then we project it onto our board, and the students will come up and they'll drag and drop and play with the game that Starfall has to offer. And it's such a great way to introduce it because then students can go back to their desk and they can play that same game on their device, and it just really reinforces the concept. The third app that I absolutely love to use is Google Slides. And Google Slides is an app that you can use with other resources. And I just want to put a little caveat in here. If you've never heard of the website Teachers Pay Teachers, you have got to run to this website. There are so many Google app educational resources on this website that you can use with your students. And the reason I love Google Slides is because one resource that I've actually created with another teacher is able to be used on these Google Slides. So basically, we've created digital centers, and these digital centers are centers that the teacher doesn't have to prep. Like, there is no prep work at all. The only thing that the teacher has to print are the response sheets. So what we've done is we've created response sheets and then digital task cards that the students swipe onto the tablets. As they are swiping through the slides, they put their answers on the response sheet. So it's a way to infuse technology into your classroom through Google Slides, but it's also a great way for them to practice those fine motor skills because they're recording their answers on the response sheet. A lot of the digital center slides need students to work with math manipulatives, whether it's unifix cubes, counting bears, dice, whatever it is, they're using their hands and using the technology on their Google Slides app. The last app that I want to talk about may not be perceived as an app that you think the students would really get into, and really it's not, but it's a resource that we use, an app that we use for our parents specifically. We put a lot of things into this app that the parents are able to reference on a regular basis, and so it's kind of like the one-stop shop for parents. And the app that I'm talking about is called Google Drive. So each student in our school domain, because we are a one-to-one school, we have a school domain and each student gets their own email address. And so with that, each email address we associate to a Google Drive. With that Google Drive, we email and share that Google Drive folder to each parent. There's a little bit of a process setting all of that up in the beginning of the year, but once it's done for the whole year, and it is such a relief when parents are connected to that because we can put things like spelling lists, assessments, we can put pictures and videos in that drive, we put important dates, newsletters, we put so many resources that are just quick references for the parents, and it has been such an amazing tool for us to use. That's all I've got for you today. So I've made it really easy for us to connect and have linked all of my social media accounts down below. If you'd like to follow or subscribe, every time I upload new content, you'll get a notification, and that's just a really fun way for me to connect with you. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!